Well, this doesn't have too much to do with today's adventure, but I love getting up early on mornings like this and seeing the trees all beautifully white with snow and ice. And look at this, a white evergreen tree. Now there's something you don't see every day. Well, hello there, and welcome to another beautiful night for an adventure. And today's adventure is going to be a little bit different than what we're used to. It's going to be kind of a random thoughts video. I used to do these on my second channel, Tommy Travels the Second, when I ran that channel, but I've never done one on this channel. Just due to the fact that there isn't much content out there to be had right now as far as museums, events, or attractions. Just gonna try this on one time on this channel. That's where I just drive around and find interesting things to see and to point out from my way from one place to another. And that's one piece of advice I'd give any person out there that runs a YouTube channel that does traveling or is trying to find content. One of the things that you can do is just look around everywhere. It doesn't have to be a specific place, and just go find it. That's what we're going to try to do here tonight. And so welcome to another edition of Tommy Travels. It's Tommy Travels. Come on with me, you guys. Let's go see what there is to see. Oh, look at this house. They haven't put away their Christmas dinosaur yet. Looks like he's holding a gingerbread man of some sort. I love this Santa hat. That is cool. Take a look at these trees. That is just beautiful. Usually by this time in the afternoon after work, all that frost and snow is already melted off the branches, but not today. This stuff is sticking around, and it sure is beautiful. Look at that huge windmill. You can barely see it because of all the white going on here. Look at this winter wonderland that we have going on. And one thing I am noticing is it's almost 5 o'clock, and there's still light out. Usually in Minnesota around 4:30 in the wintertime, it's pitch black, but not tonight. The days are getting longer, which I love. There's always somebody that spoils it in June that has to say, the days are getting shorter now. Which in Minnesota, you don't like to hear that because it just means winter is right around the corner. And we get enough of winter. We don't need to hear that. We just want to enjoy our nice, sunny, warm weather. Here's a quick look at the Xcel Energy Center, home of the Minnesota Wild. And what you are looking at right here is Mickey's Dining Car. It is a historic Minnesota landmark. A shining gem for St. Paul. It has been featured in a lot of movies. I know it was in The Mighty Ducks, Jingle All the Way, and pretty much any movie that decides to come down to St. Paul has to have a scene in Mickey's Dining Car. This place is awesome. It is temporarily closed. Otherwise, I would do a full adventure here, which I will do someday. I've been wanting to go there for a long time, but unfortunately, not open. And here we are, looking at the flashing Mickey's sign in the customer parking lot. And in case you think this place looks pretty retro, you are correct. This place has been in continuous operation right here in the same spot since 1939. Well done, Mickey's Diner. Well done. I just pray that you keep moving forward. Here's another look at the Xcel Energy Center as we drive by the other way. It is a very nice place to see a hockey game. and a very nice place to see a concert as well. Very acoustically designed for Garth Brooks or whoever comes to town. And speaking of famous Minnesota and St. Paul landmarks, this is the historic Schmidt Brewery Building. And it's no longer a brewery, it is now loft apartments. I found that out the hard way. One of my first adventures, I came to this building and I didn't know what was going on. I was looking for a market that was supposed to be built, but it hadn't been yet. It's this place right here, Keg and Case Marketplace. I have done an adventure there since. That place is amazing inside. Keg and Case Marketplace. They've got an ice cream shop and fancy restaurants, a cheese and wine shop. It's unbelievable. There's even a place that grows mushrooms in there. Unbelievable place inside of there. A couple bars. It's very nice. Also, it looks very closed. But yes, this is the historic Schmidt Brewery Building, one of the first breweries in Minnesota, and it was built because there's a lot of caves around St. Paul, and this was before refrigeration, so they used the caves as refrigeration. Anyway, if you're interested in those videos, they're some of my first adventures. They're pretty interesting stuff, but I just thought I'd show this place as well. One of my favorite buildings and landmarks here in Minnesota, and especially here in St. Paul. And by the way, if you're looking for a place to live, right in the Schmidt Brewery Building, they are all apartments inside of there. Very historic and great architecture. I'm sure they're also pretty expensive. But what a cool place to live, huh? And look at this cute little building. I don't know what this is, but it's pretty much the cutest thing I've seen all day. Must be sort of a check-in place or something. Very neat. And this is the historic McDonald's. Oh boy. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Oh wow, look at this house right here. Wow, they did a great job with this tree. I like it when they use a lot of lights to illuminate a certain area like that. When they really wrap the tree in all sorts of lights, it really shines from all the way down the street. That is a very good job. Very well done, and their house is all lit up as well. I just really like that. It looks beautiful from all angles. Uh-oh. Something's going on. I don't know what that's about. Oh, you guys, look at this little candy shop. It's called Candyland. Famous since 1932. It's like an old-fashioned candy shop. And look at this. I always have a knack for finding the Peanuts gang. And here we have Lucy with a couple of suckers. And then of course we have Snoopy in his very colorful doghouse. And Woodstock on top with his sunglasses and standing on what looks to be some popcorn. There's even a piece of popcorn on Snoopy's nose. Oh yeah, I love it. I'm definitely gonna have to check this place out in a future upcoming video. Look at that. And Lucy is hot tonight. And since we've been kind of on a historical vibe tonight, I thought this would be a good place to end it. Right in front of the St. Paul, Minnesota State Capitol building. As you can see, there are plenty of lights flashing there, and that's because of the certain political climate that is going on these days. They're not letting anyone get anywhere near the Capitol building. But we are near this little memorial dedicated to Minnesota's fallen heroes. And there's a art structure right there as well, which we'll take a closer look at another time. I have been to this building a few times before, most recently in the Top 8 Landmarks of St. Paul video. We took a very up-close personal look at that, but I just wanted to thank you guys for putting up with my trying to create content from nowhere kind of a video today. And we found some pretty cool things. Mickey's Diner, the Schmidt Brewery. It's been pretty fun, I would have to say. I even got to see some Peanuts gang characters, Lucy and Snoopy and Woodstock. Overall, I'd say it's been a successful Tommy Travels adventure. And if you guys liked what you saw here today, well, go ahead and show it and click like on my YouTube channel there. Just hit the old button. And I want to thank you guys all so much for all of the support that you've given me so far. And until next time, from St. Paul, Minnesota, I hope to catch you on the flip side.